In this video we're going to talk about making assignments. So over here in the left panel we have the option for assignments. I'm going to go in, so now I have assignments. I can create assignment groups, so I have assignments just generic. I have vocab assignments and writing assignments. So I'm going to create a new assignment. And I'm going to call this assignment definition essay part 2. Right here in this box, if I want to code HTML I can, but I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to put the description of the assignment, which I have typed up in a Word document already. And I'm going to paste it there. Of course, I could type it right there to begin with, but I already had it. Using everything you know about the definition paper from our chapter and class instruction, write a multi-paragraph definition essay. Be sure to use proper MLA. But right here where it says from our chapter, I'm going to actually link to the chapter since that's on Canvas. I'm going to go to Files, and then I'm going to go to Course Files, and then I'm going to go to Definition Essay, and I'm going to go to this chapter right here. And now when students open this up, if they can't remember the chapter or they want to refer back to it, they can click right there. Please review the rubric. We'll talk about that in a second. And the resources, I'm going to have writing handbook, which students might want to refer to. So I'm going to highlight that. And then in Files, Course Files, I'm going to go to Writing Handbook, second edition, and now that'll be a link. I'm going to leave the points at 0 for now, but I can make it 100 if I want. I'm going to put this in writing, display grade as points. Right here, this check mark, include this assignment grade when posting to your school student information system. If this is checked, it'll allow Canvas to send the grade automatically to my PowerSchool gradebook. So I am going to leave that checked. Submission type, I want students to turn the paper in online, and I want it to be a file upload, and I want to restrict them to a .docs file because we're using Microsoft Word at Argo. This is not a group assignment, although I do want students to peer review. I want them to read another student's paper and use the rubric to grade their paper. I'm going to click automatically assign the peer review, and I want them to review excuse me, 2 other students' papers, and I want them not to know whose paper they're grading. So I'm going to click peer reviews appear anonymously, and if I have the due date, I can schedule this to happen on that date. So today is July 14th. This paper is going to be due at the end of July 15th, so I'm going to have peer reviews open on July 16th. Alright, so now I can assign it. I can assign it to everybody, or I can assign it just to a few students. And I'm going to assign it just to these students if I want to. I'm actually going to leave it as everyone. If I have more than one section, I can do first hour and 5th hour and not give it to 7th hour. Right? This is going to be due tomorrow, and I want to make it publish today, and I want to make it unpublish next Friday. And if I want different dates for different students, if I have a student who gets extended time, for instance maybe Sarah Cummings, I can make it due for her on the 16th and make it open at different times if I want to. And I can do that for a bunch of different students if I want to make those kinds of accommodations. Alright, so here it is. Everything I can do on this page is created. I gave it points. I put it in what group, writing, display points is points, file uploads to docs. I am doing peer reviews. If I'm not going to do peer reviews, just uncheck it, and then I save it. And now I want to, you can see here, this is where it'll look for students when they click these they'll see the chat, that when they click the links, they'll see the chapter. And if they click this link, they'll see the writing handbook, all things they should be using, plus if I had any notes from class, I could add that to it also. Alright, so I want to add a rubric, and I already created my rubric, so I'm going to find the rubric, and here's my definition rubric, and I want to use this rubric, so I'm going to use this rubric. Really quickly, I forgot to edit, so I want to edit this. Down here, I want to use this rubric for assignment grading. That means that when I'm grading, I could just click on these different boxes and it will automatically add it up for me. Upload. So here it says this assignment has 100 points. Possible. Would you like to change it to have 25 points to match the rubric? Absolutely. And there's the assignments. If I go, I need to then add it into my modules. Create a module called Definition Essay Part 2. Down here, add an item, assignments, go down to writing assignment, definition essay, part 2. I publish that and make it available to everyone. So when students are viewing this page, they'll see this down here. They click it, and they'll be able to see the rubric that that's going to be used to grade them. They'll read what the assignment requires, and when they're done, they'll click up here where it says Submit Assignment, and they will find their file. If they did it on OneDrive, they should be able to get it right here. They'll have to log in using their username and password, which is the username is their email address, ID number at goargo.net, and then their usual password, or they can just upload it from Microsoft Word or from where they save the document. So that's it for how to create an assignment and a rubric.